Good morning. How are you? Caroline from Complete Fitness and Wellbeing on this Monday morning with 5 moves in 5 minutes for you. 5 moves taken from our Weights and More class, which we do on a Monday evening. So I'm going to show you 5 moves basically out of the class. A couple of moves on the same muscle groups, moving on to some other muscle groups. We're going to use one weight or one set, but again, with this class, the emphasis is, can we increase what we're using? Can we build up to adding more resistance to those movements? We don't have to at all, but it's a class where we can take our time and focus. We stick to the very similar movements week in, week out, so we can notice and see those progressions rather than chopping and changing all the time, sticking with certain movements to see how that feels at the beginning and then maybe at the end of 3 or 4 weeks, sometimes longer. As always, if you're going to join in with me, please make sure you're feeling fit and well. You're only going to do the movements that are suitable for you and your health and your fitness. If in doubt, you leave something out, or if you're really not sure, adapt it, and we can always have a chat about other alternatives too. And also have a clear, safe space. So we're going to begin coming down to our knees actually. We're going to do a kneeling shoulder press. Instead of a normal shoulder press where we're just pressing up, standing up, I'm going to come to a kneeling position, which is then going to lead on to another movement quite seamlessly. So we're going to do 45 seconds work. Now this isn't comfortable kneeling. Of course, stand up and we can do our normal shoulder press or be seated in a chair. There's always options, always variations. Right, so set the timer, 45 seconds, 15 seconds rest. Off we go. So as I'm kneeling, that is comfortable. Our hips are sort of knees 90 degrees. Gently tucking my pelvis under a little bit. So again, I'm activating a bit more of a stretch in the front here. My glutes are contributing. And then my left arm is doing the pressing. You could do both arms if you wanted to. I'm focusing on just one side because the next movement, I'm only going to use one arm as well. So my shoulders are relaxed and down. I'm exhaling as I press that weight up. Now I'm going straight up. You could have your arm out and do a press that way, which is going to challenge a little bit of balance too, because we're taking the arm away from the midline of the body. Again, exhale and pause. From here, I'm then going to come up into a split stance to do a single arm row. So head being on the floor, I can now sort of come up out of that kneeling position, get into position for my split stance. Rest my right hand on my right thigh, my left arm is long, and then my left arm is doing the rowing. So it's just done a shoulder press, it's now going to do a row. So we've just done a press and now a pull. So my arm's long, a little bit of lengthening there, exhaling, drawing that weight towards my hip on the exhalation. And again, this position is comfortable, so you adjust, you make sure you are comfy here. Other alternative, we could do a wider row, if you're used to doing a wide row. Okay. And then from here, still with a slight split stance squat theme, I'm going to do a single leg split squat, straight leg deadlift. So I'm going to swap arms now. So my right foot is going to step back. That's going to bend. My left leg is going to stay straight. I'm then going to hinge. I've got my right hand just holding the weight. My arm is just holding the weight. Exhale as I come back up again. So my left leg is soft. It's not locked out. It's not bent. And I'm getting that stretch through that left side as I hinge back. Then my right knee gets to bend. And I then exhale as I come back up again. If we didn't want to do a single split stance, we could have both feet parallel and do our usual straight leg deadlift. The emphasis is we are hinging at the hips, breathing in as we hinge, exhaling as we come up. Keeping the arm fairly close to your legs, which again is a nice way of keeping that all nice and close. So we're not reaching too far, which might put a bit of strain on the back. From here, again, another split stance. We're now again, still working the lower body, going into a lunge. So my left leg was the first leg doing the work in the split stance. I've got the Monday morning can't talk, so I do apologise. And now I'm going into my lunge. Holding the weight, again, whichever you find most comfortable, left or right. Maybe switch it actually, add a bit of variety. So with my lunge, feet hip width apart, I'm taking a step back, gently lowering to where I'm comfortable lowering, exhaling as I come back up again. And again, I could always just hold the weight centered. Lots of options. Exhaling, pushing through my right leg as I come back up again. And again, in the class, we would do 2 rounds, so you would switch sides. And then from there, we'll finish off with just a nice straightforward squat. We have got 2 squats in this workout, a staggered squat and a normal squat. So we're going to just do the normal squat. I'm going to just hold my weight, breathe in as I sit down, exhale as I come back up again. Now I could also hold another weight, so a weight in each hand. Again, play around with it. You could do this body weight. You could do all those movements body weight. We're going to visualize we're holding a weight and create some tension through the arms. Body weight is brilliant, a great way to start out too. Breathing in, exhaling, coming up. Again, don't have to sit too low. You could use a chair, sit to stand. Few more seconds. And then we've worked shoulders by pushing, rowing, lower body, back to the legs, front to the legs, and then a bit of everything else as well. So 5 moves in 5 minutes for you. We'll be doing more moves in the class if you want to find out more. As always, drop me a message, get in touch, and we will have a chat about what we can offer, what your health and fitness goals are, and how we can help you at Complete Fitness and Wellbeing. Have a super day. I'll be back on Wednesday for either bands or Metabolic 5, so you can have a taste of what we'll be doing on Wednesday. And I will see you then. So take care and have a good day. Bye.